Should be fun. I'm still a little decompressing, so I wasn't really sure if I was gonna stream. But then I played like 1 or 2 games. All my friends signed off, so I was like, all right, screw it, I'll just play sub games. That's usually the best time for me. It's when I feel like playing, but when I feel like playing, but none of my friends are on, is usually when I do sub games. Yeah, usually I play US East when it's during the US daytime because that allows EU players to have reasonably okay lag. I do US West when it's a time zone more suited for Australian or C players because it makes it better for them. So that's how I adjust it.
5 seconds remaining.
Is Meepo my worst hero? Maybe. It's probably up there somewhere.
Elder One.
Damn, that's so legit.
Prepare for battle.
I don't remember where you get that set.
A path foreseen.
Makes the hero look so much different though.
The march of time.
Alright, so I'm just gonna buy extra regen. I will be going Midas first, of course. Not only because I do fan games, but I'm starting to feel like Midas on Void is really the way that you have to go. You can't really go for a... I just don't think that you can go for a fast battle fury on this hero. I just don't think it's very useful. Like, it's such an expensive item. It costs 4,000 gold, and Void actually has a lot of kill potential in the early game, and he just needs attack speed for it mostly. The heroes are not going to be too bad. I have to worry about a Chronosphere from the Rubik, but
Road to
I don't know.
oblivion.
30 seconds to battle.
Face forward. My path unspools. Inexorable.
Do I think Sanjinasha is valuable in Soulkeeper? Yeah, I think so, probably. It's not bad at all on that hero. What do we got? Skywrath with a Shadow Demon?
Yes.
You either go the Sanjinasha build or you can go Scotty Rush. Or you can go Sanjinasha into Scotty, I guess.
Time catches all.
But the SNY is pretty good on the hero.
Foreseen is
A lot of the stats that he needs. These creeps are so fast.
Dark portents ahead. It shall be.
There we go, baby. They're all slow now.
Yes. The march of time. Road to oblivion. Inexorable.
I kind of have to get Time Walk. Because, if I do get clogged in, I could just simply die. Alright, get here and contest and or kill people. We can't really kill, I guess, because they're heroes, but I'm not getting last hits.
My path unspools. So it
I don't know
must
what that guy's doing. Don't right click them, not the creeps. Usually it's a bit better just to go mid because I know that I can outlast it. Don't hit creeps.
Yes.
It's a lot better for me to just go mid usually because I know I can win a 1v1 matchup in most cases.
The march of time. Inexorable.
It's a nice arrow. I was seeing it. I saw it coming, but I didn't do anything. I was just kind of like, he's probably gonna arrow here. And he arrowed, and I was like, yeah, he arrowed. Cool. That's kind of how I reacted to that one. This is why I bought extra tangos.
I go. It shall be.
Oh yeah. Alright, I finally got level 2. Did you guys check the pull?
I thank you.
Okay, that is a salve.
Face forward.
These guys are doing a nice job of contesting
A
this.
path foreseen.
Whoops.
Time flows.
I hate when people pull the creep wave back like that. This gonna be tough to go Midas first in this lane. My supports aren't really covering me that much. The problem is that they're both shitty. It's just like bad heroes. You can't do like a Shadow Demon and a Skywrath support and expect to have damage. And this is made worse by the fact that I'm playing a Faceless Void. Oops.
It shall be.
Since Faceless Void has very little contribution in the lane as well.
My path unspools.
So
A path foreseen. Face forward.
alright, they're gone. Top lane, dual lane's gone.
Dark portents ahead.
Alright, they're still here now. I'll probably get a second level of Time Walk early because the range gets increased by quite a bit. I don't know why they're playing so safe all of a sudden. I'm a little confused. Oops, a little too early.
My control improves.
I was anticipating him cogging that, which is why I backed up from it. A little surprised that he did not cog it.
It shall be.
Alright, and now our Skywrath is out of mana. He does have a Ring of Basie,
The
at least, I
march of
guess.
time.
Doesn't do a whole lot for me though.
Yes.
The armor is kind of nice. I really don't take that much damage.
Dark portents ahead.
I'm gonna assume that our push is impossible.
I go.
Wanted to get that last hit, but unfortunately.
Foreseen
I cannot.
is forearmed.
So I guess despite the cog harass. Oops, we had a Skywrath disconnect. Well, it's not horrible so far. Alright, game resumes. I got 16 last hits, which are kind of shitty.
A path foreseen. No. Face forward.
Man,
Road to oblivion.
this hero's so garbage at contesting a lane, it's ridiculous. It's
Time
just so
is
bad
money.
at it.
The march of time.
That is an arrow.
I go.
Well, missed that one, guys.
Road to oblivion.
Anticipating the cogs.
Dark portents ahead.
Well, I do know that the Clockwork doesn't have very many levels of battery assault right now, and that's because
Face forward.
he got one level of rocket and one level of cogs, so I don't have to be as worried about him solo killing one of our guys. In the event of him actually, wow, that was bad. In the event of him actually cogging somebody in, I'll most likely anticipate
It shall
jumping
be.
in, because that might be able to save one of our allies.
Yes.
So I'll bring my Midas recipe
Time
now.
flows.
It's gonna be pretty late, but well, it's not like super late.
My path unspools.
Last hits, yeah.
Blood.
I accept this honor
The
on
march
behalf
of
of
time.
Storm.
I'd argue that Storm has a lane advantage over a Tidehunter.
Time
Some
quickens.
bash now.
Time flows. Inexorable.
I think they could have pressured this lane a bit more as the
Road to oblivion.
other heroes there. Shouldn't have denied that.
Time's up.
Oh, I didn't think that was gonna hit either. Rough day is Void, guys. Alright, that last hit should have landed.
Attack.
So this is only like 2 minutes late. That's it.
It shall
Which
be.
is approximately 190 less gold.
Face forward. Dark portents ahead.
I'll never bow.
Yes. Middle is missing. A A path
Okay.
foreseen.
Where is Storm coming from? Hopefully not over here. Just a little regen on that, but I got a level, so gonna be worth it. It's really important that you do use it on big melee creeps, especially when your lane is contested like this, because EXP is so ridiculously precious.
Out of time. Your end comes. Feel my mace.
The reason I spent time over here to kill this is because if that wave isn't dead, then the large one won't respawn later, and then I won't actually have a Midas target to accelerate my EXP later, so... And then of course you grab boots pretty immediately afterwards. My build is pretty greedy, but this should help me accelerate. My last hits are really garbage, I should probably have a lot more. I can't believe I have 18 denies, honestly. Like, it's obvious that I focus a little too much on denying, but I mean, against a dual lane, it is important to decrease their EXP gain, and I've denied way more creeps than they have, so... I don't know. I should just still last hit better, though. He's got phase, I think. Yes, and he has quite a bit of HP, actually, so we have to be careful here.
I go.
The Midas does help your last hitting, though, just because of the fact that we're going to get the skill.
It shall be.
Fortunately, Nature's Prophet stole that one.
Dark portents ahead.
That was a mistake by him. Should have let me get that one. I thought the poison was going to explode a bit earlier there. Maybe it didn't actually explode. Oh, I lost the last hit. Or not. Just that last one. Oh, okay, healed teammate. That explains it. It was, he did it for someone else.
A path foreseen. Inexorable. Indeed.
Looks like it's going to be a Bloodstone Storm build.
Time flows.
Again, went to the neutral camp, cleared it out. Need to be a little careful about my HP now since I'm a bit low. You can make it up to me by carrying this game.
Face forward. Denied. It shall be.
Well, I don't actually have mana for a Chronosphere. I almost went in.
Yes.
I need some regen, guys.
Dark portents ahead.
He's trying. That really wants to kill me.
The march of time.
We are becoming ganked.
A timely increase in power. My path unspools.
We also have no HP regen.
Road to oblivion.
Storm is sitting right there.
I go.
What do we got coming? Tide. Gonna Ravage.
Time
We have a bottle,
flows.
and we have a dust. I'm gonna sap EXP at least.
A path foreseen.
Dead EXP. Right, he's back
Road
there.
to oblivion.
I'm really glad that I backtracked that.
It shall be.
Don't honestly want to go in. Well, that's been blocked.
I go.
Alright, I'm gonna have to Midas a creep. A regular one, that is.
Dark portents ahead.
Well,
The march of time. Yes.
well. Retreat. Well,
Inexorable.
that sucked. If I had more levels of Time Walk, I maybe could have done it. I really don't want this missile to hit me. Could I dodged it? I like really need HP right now, so I need to left it like crazy. Or right click like crazy, that is. Luckily you can get it from catapults. But as you guys can see, you really don't get very much HP from lifesteal, which is normally why you don't spend any money on it in the early game. So it doesn't pay off very hard. Actually, the main reason that lifesteal is low is because the creeps take reduced damage because they're fortified, or the catapult does. Nice, I dodged it again. But now I can regain a lot of my life from right clicking. And I think the Mask of Death is probably the best option as the Faceless Void for HP regen. It's just like the other, like grabbing a Ring of Health and going for a Battle Fury is a lot simpler because you just grab the Ring of Health and you're all good. But I think it's a little too risky
Yes.
in the mid game because it just takes so long to get your Battle Fury finished. I feel like it impacts things too
Face
much.
the future.
Gonna
Inexorable.
take things really easy while I last hit.
Dark
Grab
portents
treads now.
ahead.
Your middle tower
Treads are
is
your
under
friend.
attack.
Basically just want to keep stacking up
It shall be.
damage if possible. Again, I think this ward blocked this camp.
Time
I think your observer would block the camp, by the way. You gotta be really careful with that.
Your middle tower
They
is
saw
under
me
attack.
there. It's fine.
Road to oblivion.
I don't care about arrows, even though they can still see me. Oh my god, I didn't even see that fucking storm. Oh my god.
It shall be.
God, they're like all sitting there looking at me. I
Inexorable.
was like, I got arrowed, no big deal. I can't die right now. I don't know why they didn't go, honestly. They definitely could have. He had full mana, they should have just gone. Maybe he was on cooldown or something for a hook shot. I really don't know.
The march of time.
Got some free EXP
I
for our
go.
Skywrath. Yeah, it's super blocked.
Road to oblivion. Dark portents ahead.
Also, I think generally a lane ward is a little bit better than that one. That one's better,
A path
I feel like, if they have a couple of jungling heroes. They're working again. Oops.
attack. Time flows.
I'm gonna get a wand, I think. Might get Mask of...
My path unspooled.
I try to make Mask of Madness first, perhaps.
I go. Face
That one would be
forward.
good.
Null and void. It must be.
The reason I want the ward there is because it'll spot anybody that's TPing in to gank me.
Time to
Except
fight.
for my disguise, which I won't be able to use on neutral creep because I'd have to walk all the way over to the medium camp again, and it's so far away. Oh, it's,
Face your
I don't
doom.
know if that's in the right spot. I guess it's about right. I'll have to send that back briefly. This is one of the few times that I think Mask of Madness is okay, is on Faceless Void. And that's because if things go well, it's actually kind of dependent on the heroes you're playing against, and maybe this isn't the right game because they have so many ranged heroes. But basically you go into the Chronosphere and you pop your Mask of Madness, and if all things go well,
Yes.
they won't actually be able to do damage to you because you're inside the Chrono.
Foreseen
Maybe I should have gone a more typical
Your middle tower
DPS
is
build,
under
again,
attack.
since I'm against a lot of, I don't know who's using it, but I'm just going to do it
portents
quick.
ahead.
Maybe I should have gone a more typical build since I'm against a lot of ranged
Your
heroes.
bottom tower is under attack.
Time's up.
This gives me huge solo kill potential,
Mask of
basically.
Madness.
In fact, I could even kill this guy, undoubtedly.
My path unspools.
See if he stays.
Foreseen is forearmed.
I'm gonna hang around just a little bit to see if he comes forward, because
Road to
getting
oblivion.
a kill on him would be pretty big.
Inexorable. I'm here. My powers suffer the
Alright, and
ravages
it
of
worked.
time.
I was a little scared that Tide would take my kill, but it worked
Your
out.
bottom tower is under
We
attack.
were able to grab it.
It
He does
shall
want to
be.
pressure this. I'm okay pressuring this. We have to be careful with
Your
the Chrono,
bottom
though.
tower
Is
is
Rubik
under
6?
attack.
He
A
is,
path
so
foreseen.
I'm just gonna back. I don't have enough mana for a Time Walk, and I need to make sure that he doesn't steal Chrono.
Dark
Maybe,
portents
maybe I'll
ahead.
come back. I'm just gonna go on him. Alright, I should have gone in on him.
Road to oblivion.
Midas don't. The Midas don't.
Time is money. Your time runs out.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Just get out, get out. It's not worth it.
Inexorable.
And again, since I'm against a Rubik, I need to cast another spell. And there we go. So I've now casted a spell. He can't steal Chronosphere anymore. And now I just need to start going into damage items. So,
Primal
for the heroes I'm against, evasion is going to be pretty nice. So, I'm still gonna have to. It's still gonna be a bit of an issue against Mirana, but I think I'm gonna have to get a BKB this game, especially after.
Foreseen is forearmed. Feel nature's wrath.
Just want these last hits, guys. That's so wrong.
Yes. My path unspools.
That kills almost all of my mana. Safe for a bit.
A path foreseen.
I'm gonna save my mana because I know that I almost have a chrono. What? Oh, it's 200. Shit.
Foreseen is forearmed. I go. It shall be.
Well, that was close. I thought it was 150, but when you level it up, it goes up by 25 mana. So picking up another level, that actually hurt me by quite a bit.
Yes.
I was close. Nothing in Midas, guys. I mean, I guess I could have Midas tier. I'm sure it was off
Road
cooldown
to
now, but
oblivion.
if I had a 1 there, I probably would have been able to get a Storm Spirit kill. Oh well.
Your middle tower is under
The
attack.
reason I, of course, got the Mithril Hammer is because I'm planning to make a BKB. That way I can just kind of
A path foreseen.
pop BKB and attack if I need to. It'll make me really strong, at least for the early game as well.
The enemy's bottom tower has been denied.
That tower gets denied. Our Prophet's doing fine this game. So we're looking pretty good at the moment.
The enemy's
top tower.
has fallen.
It's looking good. The reason I didn't get the strength item before the hammer is because my damage could be a bit better right now. I'm gonna have to be really careful about Chronosphere against the Void, or the Rubik. So catching him in the Chrono and killing him is pretty important, I think.
A path foreseen. It shall be. Time flows.
Just barely.
Road to oblivion.
Your bottom
So that went out
tower
perfectly.
has
I got
been
the storm
denied.
just barely. Dodged the bugs. Who is this? Oh, it's a pop.
Feel my
Oh,
mace.
yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, that's good. He's got two more. He's gonna get away. We're not gonna get him. Profit buyback, I don't think it was worth it.
Yes.
Can do this. Storm Spirit's likely to return as well. Shoot, those two creeps are denied. That was my mistake. Still pretty good though. I'm happy with that.
Portents ahead.
Just get this stacked here.
Yes.
This might result in me not being able to kill it. Whatever,
Radiant's
guys.
courier has been killed.
That helps a lot.
My
Still
powers
this.
grow.
Let's just pull this back again. I can't just like sit up there and hit him, unfortunately.
Time to fight.
No, you're doing fine. Get whatever.
Face the future.
Actually, against the Weaver, Necro's probably better. And once there's a lot less creeps, you can actually use Mask of Madness because it gives you so much attack speed that it can perma-stun a guy and then you won't actually take bonus damage. But I wouldn't use the mask when there's tons of creeps left over. I don't think that's worth it.
The march of time.
It took me about 2 minutes, or 1 minute at least, to kill that entire camp, which means slightly slow at it still, but I have a lot of team fight right now. So I think everything's going to be okay.
I go.
My farm isn't the hardest, but this is, I think this is arguably one of the best Void builds at the moment. It looks weird as shit, because you basically don't get any agility, but I think it's one of the better ones.
It shall be.
Next item that I can pick up, I can do a Daedalus is pretty good, or I could do like a minor crit. That's pretty solid. Like a, where is it? Basically crit is really good with lifesteal. A Daedalus would be solid. I could also go into a butterfly just for a lot of attack speed, but usually the crit is the best because it allows you to just kind of get lucky in under the chronosphere and maybe kill a lot of guys. Basically, just keep canceling my animation. So maybe I'll go Daedalus with a butterfly, something like that. Sounds okay. I think I can kill that guy, maybe. It's gonna be kind of close. And I know the clockwork's over here based on the projectile of his rocket, so that'll also give me information saying I don't really want to go down there to farm. Because it could be a little scary.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
It's a Shadow Demon, it's a clockwork. I'm just gonna farm for a little bit. And against regular creeps, using Mask of Madness is 100% fine. So they're not gonna do very much damage to you, it's only really a little scary against Ancients or Ancient stacks. So, Mud Golems are not a big deal for me either. They don't actually take bonus magic damage, because this is magic, Time Lock is, so they get stunned, but they, much like the Ancients, they don't take bonus damage, so I could kill these a little faster if I had a different kind of bash. But instead it's just going to be like this passive thing. God, this guy really committed to that kill.
Time flows.
Rick was probably like, oh wow, you made it. He's like, oh, I made it, I didn't die this time.
Yes.
And since there's a bit of pressure created by the Prophet here, I'm expecting this lane to be safe to farm, or at least I can take these two waves. Another really good build, or item to pick up after this point once you have BKB, is oops, I should be here.
The march of time.
Like really trying to get a free bash. Okay. Got nothing in my disguise. He's actually there.
Yes.
I have to time walk to make sure that the Rubik doesn't.
Face forward.
Nice, he popped it. He's gonna steal time walk. He will die because he's slow. And that fight went really well for us. I didn't have to BKB really. Maybe my Chronosphere on that storm was a little overkill, but I just really wanted to make sure that he died. It's pretty important that the Storm Spirit gets picked off.
Your time runs out.
It is upgraded.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's top tower has
should back.
fallen.
It shall be. I'm here. Attack. My control improves. Time is
Radiant structures are fortified.
here. Dark portents
Now we can go back into the jungle. This game is a little different than a lot of my fan games in that I'm actually playing pretty standard.
Attack.
You may think that grabbing Midas is again a little greedy, but I think this is pretty commonly the Faceless Void build. I was really late on my TP mid, by the way. Like, the Ravage had already gone up before I started mine, so I should have been watching a little bit better.
Feel my mace.
I'm gonna pick up the beginnings of my Daedalus. I ended up not really using my wand very much. I should have just grabbed a stick in lane, I think.
To oblivion.
Would have given me a lot more mana.
My path unspools.
Could also just go Butterfly.
Face forward.
I think I feel like going Butterfly instead.
Dark portents ahead.
Oops, I've got a Midas, so I do have to go to the jungle. I didn't want to go to the jungle because I'd rather go to the Ancients, but
A path foreseen.
that was not the
I
right
go.
disruption. It's actually working out okay, it looks like.
Time flows.
And maybe should be showing up for the fight? Looks like we're really far ahead now.
Yes.
One other problem is that I just don't have that much mana, so... Well, alright, I'll show up, guys. I think it's time. Now again, I only have enough mana for just my ulti.
It shall be.
Nice.
Road to oblivion.
Let's save this guy.
Time to fight.
Nice. Oh wait, I did get hit by it. I just backtracked it.
Your end comes.
Now we can hit this.
Inexorable.
Let's break bugs.
Face the future.
Need mana.
Your end comes.
Mana, please. Now I got my... Oops, really don't want that. Just gonna look for opportunities,
Enemy's
basically.
middle tower has fallen.
Just barely got it.
Yes.
That could have been better. Now I'm blocked on fucking creeps.
I take your
Did you see that? I got blocked on creeps, guys. Why can't I Midas the Rubik, guys? I really want to go back in.
I go. Null and void. A path foreseen.
Alright, I got Butterfly now.
Face forward. Time flows.
Okay, so now I have a lot more survivability against Weaver. I don't really know what his item progression is, but we're so far ahead that I bet evasion is going to make me almost impossible to kill in a lot of ways. Because I'm going to stop 25% of all damage I take from backtrack alone, and then I'm also going to evade 35% of all attacks that people try at me. That includes Storm as well, so if he misses the attack, that means it's not going to proc the overload as well, which is a really big deal. Also helps me jungle and stuff because I'm going to take less hits. There's a lot of really good implications for me getting that item. Really should not have maybe stunned him there.
Time flows.
Luckily he continued chasing. He's the mask here.
Out of time.
It was a nice Chronosphere steal by the Rubik, but I was kind of expecting it. I was a little slow to start right-clicking though, which is my main issue. I could have done the damage out a bit faster there, I believe.
It shall be.
I backtracked.
A path foreseen.
Roshan has fallen to the dire.
Foreseen is forearmed.
At this point, my Mask of Madness becomes a little uncool, I guess.
Inexorable.
So really I'm basically out of item slots, so.
Face forward. Monster kill. Godlike double kill.
And picking up any kills at this point is really worth it, so you may look at it as, wow, I burned my Chronosphere and I only got like a Weaver and a support. But it's definitely worth it to pick up kills like that. And that's one of the reasons that I really like playing Faceless Voids, because he's like a team fight carry. He's not just like a you jump in and you have to rely on your team to really help you out kind of a thing.
Inexorable.
It's actually not that hard to stomp pubs, it's just when people get good enough, they can do it a bit better.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Wait, it just took me to walk through because I was blocked by creeps or something.
The enemy's middle barracks.
Face forward.
The enemy's middle
bash. It's actually trapped.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
There, guys. I've lived so long.
Top barracks has
A timely increase in power. It shall be. I'm here.
It's like, where's my hero? Guys, I should really BKB.
Unstoppable. Space and life. I go. Zap. Attack.
We need another bash. Let's fight. Fight me.
the enemy's top barracks has
Let's go,
fallen.
guys. Yeah, when you're this far ahead, it's hard to die.
My powers grow. The march of time.
Oops, that was off.
Inexorable.
Ooh, that was close. If not for the cogs there, I think I would have gotten him.
Road to oblivion. A path foreseen. Yes. Your time runs
I don't believe he has the other skill
The
anymore.
enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Spools. It shall be.
Enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
Foreseen is
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
I don't care. Save the courier. Save the courier. Alright, we did it, guys. God, I just wanted to get my Daedalus. Is that so hard? Is that so hard? The strength in the reason I switch my treads a lot, when I want to cast, I switch to int. When I want to eat, so when someone's going to arcane me, I want to switch to either strength or agility. When I'm attacking somebody and I don't feel like I'm going to die, then I switch to agi. And if I'm worried about dying, I switch to strength. Or if I'm about to take damage and I am not attacking, I'll switch to strength. That's basically why I swap them around.
The enemy's middle tower.
Just gonna go return that, and then when I come back, I'll have the Daedalus. This Prophet has a Scotty.
Limb from limb.
That's a weird build. We're gonna win, guys. We did it. Got my Daedalus. Okay, so that's like vaguely standard Faceless Void build. Obviously, we're able to snowball and to kind of look like a regular pub. That was actually one of the higher skilled sub games I've done before, honestly. Like the guys in the game were not bad. But yeah, I think Midas into Mask of Madness is pretty solid. You have to get a BKB afterwards if they have a lot of ranged nukes, which they did. Like I had to worry about ever getting caught by Clockwork or Storm Spirit opening up on me or Mirana from range. If Mirana was outside of the Chronosphere and I was on the inside attacking somebody, if I have to worry about being arrowed, then BKB is kind of necessary. I didn't end up using it that much this game just because of the fact that most of the time there's really favorable situations to initiate for us, but I largely think this is one of the better item builds. A more typical one would have been Daedalus instead of Butterfly. It focuses you to rely on the Mask of Madness, and I don't completely like this item build because it doesn't make you as good late game. But it's definitely the strongest early game kill potential build, because the extra attack speed from Mask of Madness really gives you a lot of bash chances in your first couple Chronospheres. Like the other games that I play, Battle Furies, I end up Chronosphereing somebody and I hit him like 4 times or 5 times, but the Battle Fury doesn't really make your bashes better, and you really should be building attack speed based items. Battle Fury is pretty good for farming, but you can just do that with a Midas, which also gives you attack speed. So I think this build is a lot better. If I wanted to adjust it in a way that made me feel better about it, I would skip Mask of Madness, and I would maybe get like a Manta or something, or a Yasha at least, for movement speed and attack speed and all that good stuff. So I'd maybe go like Yasha Butterfly, or Manta Butterfly is not that bad with crit. That sounds really good. Sounds like I'd be like extremely hard to kill and I do a lot of damage all the time. Something like that. Mjolnir works pretty much as well for attack speed. It's not that bad. So okay, I think that's it, guys. Alright, we're gonna run some ads quick.